I'm James Carter with Northern California Miles, the only really great electric vehicle currently in the United States. As we feel this is the future of the automotive industry in the United States. Our vehicles meet the Euro 3 crash tests. They're a steel construction. They have side impact bars in the doors. They utilize AC motors instead of DC motors that are currently used by most of the other manufacturers. Our cars, to go about 50 miles, take about 50 cents. Electric cars, primarily, you have an infrastructure which is already in place in the whole of the United States. You can go anywhere and plug anything into anywhere you wish to go. As the battery technology improves, and the storage capabilities and the cost of electricity will reduce the operating cost of the vehicle over the long term. When we look at the way an electric car set up, has 85% less parts than a conventional motor vehicle. We, as a group of people, I feel we don't look after our environment. I think John Muir, being a fellow Scot who came here, was probably well ahead of his time when he understood how fragile our environment is. And if we don't look after it, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And it needs to be not only for me, but for my children and my grandchildren have a future. We must do something about it now.
My name is Jonathan Freeman. Sparrow is, I think it's about 7 years old. I got it because I wanted an electric vehicle. 7 or 8 years ago I didn't even know about peak oil, but now I do, and it seems to be a fairly smart investment. And one big reason I like it is because it's got polka dots on it. Because it's so bright in color, people always approach me and I have to be in a good mood to drive it. Or it gets me in a good mood. I recognize that we humans are a part of the environment, we're not separate from it, and so in many ways as I can, I try to walk as softly as I can. We have a lot of people on the planet we got to take care of. So whatever we can do to come together, no matter our beliefs and our thoughts, to do it with as much loving and care as we possibly can, is very important.
And I got a story for you. It's about the possibility of a dream come true. About 100 years ago, this man named Dr. Diesel put on one heck of a show. He unveiled his machine. This one here burns on peanut oil, he said, not on fossil fuels which are dead. Back before dinosaurs roamed this land, the plants and the fish compressed like sand. The earth became tighter, things got hotter, and the pockets were formed. Oil pockets, that's right. The hydrocarbons grew and grew, and about the 1800s, the black crude flew high into the sky. The towers and the pumps were built, and people stood around and thought, what do we do with all this fine black silt? And that's where the world started to shift, that's right. People had choices back then on which way to go. They decided to make the almighty oil flow. I'm Betty Biodiesel, and I launched the Biofuels for Schools campaign. It's about getting biodiesel in school buses, reducing the emissions inside that school bus, and also teaching kids about renewable energy, biofuels, ethanol, and biodiesel. Let them know what their future holds is diversity.